Another day, another job. Pity I didn't make a video of this before I started. It was a real mess. Covered in brambles, nettles, lots of snails, poor things. I'm attacking this now. This has yet to be done. That's not so bad. But this is a disaster. Out on my trotter again for the first time in about a year and a half. I didn't want to ride him when I was pregnant with my second child, so I just let him relax in his field. I am so happy. It's the most gorgeous day. And he's doing really well for a 26-year-old, but he's always been very, very fit. And that despite the fact he has Cushing's. So I'm really pleased with him. Will you have a look at that? That is flax, and it's the real feature of Normandy in early summer. The little blue flowers are just coming out, and in this weather, it's pretty dewy in the morning. Everything is just glistening. I love this flower. That's the one crop I really like seeing in huge, vast quantities like this. Video's a bit wobbly, sorry. And the entrance to our village, even further in. We still have a very small school here, and the typical Norman houses. Gosh, today has turned out a really nice day. White clouds floating across a very, very blue sky. There's our cemetery with a huge, great yew in front, I think. And our little speck of land here, with Percy waiting for his friend to come back. Hello, Percy! I've got to put his fly hat on. There are so many flies, horse flies, all sorts of them, bugging the animals, because we happen to have a fairly new farm just next to our plot here. And there are cows. And who says cows says flies. That's the entrance. And our drive. Also in need of a lot of work, but what isn't? You can see here that the limes used to be cut into a cathedral shape. A long time ago they were cut straight up like that, and the branches met at the top. That's why all the trees are sort of very flattened on one side. And of course that hasn't been done for a certain number of years. So now they're just very lopsided. It's all going together and hanging down in the middle. It doesn't bother me, it's just not very, very pretty. And especially the trees are not very healthy. Look at that. A very strange shape, not natural, really. 7:30 in the morning. I've just woken up. It's a bit late for me because I have lots of things to do this morning before we go back to Germany. But first things first. Afterwards, the front steps. A lot of stuff to clear up because we are having the floor, all the flooring of the first floor of the house put in, and also the sitting room, which is on the ground floor. Now this is the front of the house. Tarpaulins, lots of old vehicles, most of which work still. These belong to lots of my family members. And this my brother has just modified. He's added bits to the sides of an old trailer of my father's, not that old actually, but a trailer he used for his business, and now we're using it to put everything in that trailer into this one, so that we can put it all in the, what's it called, déchetterie, where you put all your stuff. Anyway, yeah, my brother's been busy, as you can see by all the tools lying around. My other brother has been mending this, which is the part of the gate. It was seriously rotting, so he's quite skillfully, I have to say, repaired bits of it, and hopefully soon he'll fix it back to the rest of the gate at the far end of the drive. And I would like to clear some of this up so that at least the front door is presentable, the front steps. I just started to remove this pile of cuttings, well not cuttings, but stuff that we, removed from the garden. And look what I discovered. Toad. Of Toad Hall, almost. But I can't move this now, can I? I have to leave him there. So, the pile remains. Sorry, Mum. I don't know if you can hear, there are birds all around. It's now about 20 past 8. And there's this gorgeous sycamore. Look at the light on the leaves. It's lovely. And I have started attacking this corner of the garden, which is a right mess. Right now I'm just pulling out the nettles, and that's going to make a huge difference already. Unfortunately, I've only got about half an hour, and then I've got to start packing, doing things at the last minute. But there's always so much to do. At least we can see the nice yellow flowers now. So here is the gate, part of which my brother fixed together. He's done that very well, I have to say. The thing is, here in Normandy it rains an awful lot, so if you don't look after your wooden gate very, very regularly, it does tend to rot away a bit. So we painted it for the last time about 2 years ago, I think, or 3, and we're going to have to replace it sometime. But for now, he's done a very good job fixing this together again. One of the side gates. Here's our lovely church. It's a very beautiful old church, and in the next video I'll show you the inside. And my other brother did quite a good job clearing up in front of the house before the fair started. It needs a lot of gravel putting down. We have to clean it up first. That's a job for another day.